Hello, friends. It's Tracy from Country Charm by Tracy. I'm sharing a whimsical Christmas palette sign. This one is Gingerbread Kisses and Peppermint Wishes, and it's so cute. So I'm going to show you my take on how I did this one. Now, this wood kit comes just like this. It's available over at the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. I am one of her affiliates, and shopping through my affiliate link does help my family. And so we do appreciate you supporting small businesses. Now, guys, this DIY wood kit, it's DIY because you can purchase it and do it yourself. Now, I know a lot of people say, why? Or I have a saw, I just need a pattern, that kind of thing. But those people who do not have a saw or don't want to mess with having 50 million patterns or a bunch of different pieces of wood to go shopping for the perfect wood. These DIY wood kits, they take the hard work out for you. And so you get this kit sent to you right to your door. Christina has free shipping on all of her DIY wood kits. It comes all together with all of the pieces. This one is the Gingerbread Kisses and Peppermint Wishes one. And so I am just painting it up here in all of the fun colors that I like. Now I'll have the colors and more information listed in the description box. So just click below the video to get all of the information. So to paint my gingerbread, I started with one brown and did not like it. So I went to my favorite, which is milk chocolate by Americana, just to give it that brown color I like for my gingerbread. Now for the palette sign, I wanted a more kind of faux plaid pattern. That's kind of what I call it. I just use a wispy brush. Now I got a pack of these from the Dollar Tree, and I love that they're kind of wispy and not solid stencil brushes. I think they're like more made for kids for watercolors. And so I love using them just to add different backgrounds and different, just different patterns to my country projects. I use my little gator sander just to sand the edges of my wood projects. And I love that this one is almost like just so small. You can put your little finger in there and just get in those little grooves. If that doesn't work for you, you can get a nail file that is in the beauty section, because I use those as well. And that works good to get those kind of give that little sanding look. All right, now these DIY wood kits come like with a bit of engraving or etching. And so the beauty of these kits is that you can follow the lines if you would like, or you can do your own thing like I'm doing here by just adding some cheeks and just with the brush, as well as some eyes. I kind of do them a little bit bigger than what the etching on the wood kit does, but it gives you kind of like a paint by number, so you kind of know where to put your paint or to put the little dimensional wood piece. Sometimes I pull out my phone, just use the flashlight on my phone just to give me a better, kind of closer look to know where those lines are if I want to follow that along a little bit better. And so that's a tip for you. Or I have shared in previous videos that you can use a stylus, a pen, a marker, friction pen, something that will kind of give you, something that you can draw the lines if you like to follow the lines like this. The dotting tools that I'm using here in this project I found off of Amazon, and so I'll have a link for those in the description box as well. Those have different blunt edges on the ends, and so it gives a different size dots that we like to use on our projects. One of the things and one of my sayings is the beauty is in the details. And I do love to add a lot of little details to my projects. I really think that just makes my projects pop, but that is my own personal reasoning for this. So my job is here just to encourage you, to inspire you to create something special for your home, for craft shows, for gifts, or for someone special. Now I'll just continue to add some of the details by adding some black Sharpie marker. I also add some stickles on these pink hearts, as well as some on the nose and on the red of um, actually, what I'm gonna do is add where the whites of like the little dot on the gingerbread kisses and peppermint wishes. I add a little bit of stickles, which is glitter paint, and I'm just adding that there so it gives it a little bit of pop. Then I'm gonna add some dots on my letters, as well as just on the signs itself. And again, I'll have a link for those where I found mine in the description box below. For the hanger for the sign, I'm using this 4-ply jute rope that I get at Hobby Lobby, and I put a little bit of glue on the edge and just push it down with my fingers so that it glides through the hole. Then I knot it 2 times, glue it in place, and then that kind of holds it there. For that's going to be my hanger. Now, for my bow, I'm just going to be making a bow, and that's why I shared in this video that I am sharing the bow tutorial as well, because that is something that I do get requested for. Now, please understand that you just get the DIY wood kit, so all of the stuff that I'm showing you here, this is extra stuff that you can add to your gingerbread kisses and peppermint wishes sign. So this right here is a bow dabra. This is actually a little mini bow dabra, very small, and so it's perfect for just little bows like this. So what I have, guys, here is just strips of fabric. It's really just fabric, or I just have like some, homespun. It's mostly just fabric. And so then also I have some cheesecloth that I'm going to put in this. And so I just make some loops back and forth, kind of add different layers to the bow. I figure out that I want the um what one fabric on top versus the other one, so you'll see me kind of playing around with here. And so that is really just the process. It is the beauty that you put into your projects to make it look the way that you want it. Now, another thing I like to add in my projects is this sisal grass. I'll have a link for that in the description box below as well. Got that off of Amazon and love it so much. So I'm just going to tie that off, and then once I kind of looking around, I use some floral wire to add some curly cues. So I'm going to add a large jingle bell, and I was going to put it on the side there, but I went ahead and changed my mind, and I wanted to put it at the top. And so I did not want it to cover the words. And so before I tell you what I did, let me tell you about this cute ribbon. I found it at Hobby Lobby in the Christmas section, and I have the 1.5 inch, but this right here is a 1 inch, and I love that white with the red dots on it. And so this is the first time I seen that one, and so I grabbed. Actually, guys, that's probably one of the first ribbons that I bought this season. I have so much ribbon, and I don't need to buy any. And but that's a story for another day. Anyway, but isn't it cute? So look at your Hobby Lobby if you like this little white with the red polka dots on it. Anyway, so here I'm just threading on that jingle bell with the floral wire, and then I'm just using my needle nose pliers just to curly cue those. You can use your finger or something, a paint stick, or I have those curling tools that I use, but they're in my craft room upstairs. And I had injured my knee a couple of months ago and still kind of just struggling with that going up and down the stairs. So I set up downstairs, and I'm doing my wreaths and stuff like that. So I don't have all of my tools handy, so I'm making it work. So I'm pulling off some greenery and adding that to my bow, just kind of layering it and making it look really fun. Now, when I realized that I wanted my bow to stick up a little bit, what I did, guys, is I took just a part of a craft stick. Now, these giant craft sticks are from Walmart, and so I just painted it red, kind of the same color that was in the pallet sign. And so I'm just going to be adding that to the back of it. That stick is going to stick up a bit, and then I'm just going to attach my bow to that. I've done this on other signs, and it works beautifully. So just giving a tip for you, if you have something, I hate it when I put a bow or put something on it, fabric, ribbon, whatever, and it covers up the words. That is one of my pet peeves. I do not like that when it covers it up. So just adding a little bit of an extension just gives us a little bit of extra room to work with. Now, don't you want to create one of these, guys? You can find where you can get them, one for yourself with free shipping. My affiliate link will be in the description box below, as well as the suggested colors that I use. And check out the playlist at the end of this video, because if you would like to check out more of the kits that I've done for the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina, you can check those out. Thank you so much for your continued support. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.